everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, we will not be doing the normal classic just gameplay video slash meme. I honestly can't even remember the last time I did a gameplay video. We are going to be ranking every single Fortnite season from Season 1, Chapter 1 to Chapter 2, Season 5. So, before we get into the video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that like button because it helps a lot more than you might think it does. Okay, let's get started. Okay, we're gonna get started with Fortnite Chapter 1, Season 1. Now, I know this is nostalgic and all, and it's like the very beginning of Fortnite, but I just feel like there just wasn't really too much in the game. Like, we had all the default weapons, all the default locations. There wasn't really anything big happening. It was awesome because it introduced us to Fortnite, and it added a Battle Royale portion to save the world, which was kind of cool. But I just honestly feel like there wasn't really too much going down in the season. So I'm going to put Fortnite Season 1 in B tier. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, guys, all of this stuff is my opinion. If you disagree with me, that's perfectly okay. But just what I'm asking for is don't yell at me in the comments. Next off, we have Fortnite Season 2, Chapter 1. Now, this season is where things started to turn around. We got our first Battle Pass, which only had 70 tiers for some reason. There were some decent skins, some like pickaxes, emotes, gliders, all that stuff. Fortnite was really booting up. They added a bunch of new locations, which was cool, and a bunch of new weapons. And honestly, I just think this is what really started Fortnite. Season 1 was cool and all, but I think Fortnite Season 2 was what really booted up Fortnite. So I am going to put this in A tier. Because although it was a very good starting and it was like a decent season and all, it's not my favorite season whatsoever. In fact, it's like my third or fourth. Also, I probably should say this, I'm going to be pretty harsh in this video just because, or else everything would be an S and A tier. So, Fortnite Season 3. Challenges were added, the Battle Pass was finally updated to 100 tiers. We got some good skins. We got all the space skins, the Rust, I like Rust Rider, I don't know, something like that. But one thing that kind of threw me off is that the T100 was like the scuffed John Wick. And I mean, it was cool and all, but it was like a little weird and just out there. But there were some cool additions, and towards the end you could see the meteor appear in the sky. Meteors rain down. And that was really cool. So I think I'm going to put Season 3 in the A tier because I think it was a pretty cool season. Now here we go. Season 4. Now Fortnite Season 4. Everyone might think, yeah, it was Season 4, that's cool. But I personally loved this season. This season was so cool. And true, I didn't play any Fortnite until like Season 6/7, around that time. But I watched a lot of YouTube during this time, and I can tell you, this time was so cool. There were so many cool things. First off, the Battle Pass was awesome, because you could upgrade Carbide and Omega to better versions. Well, some would say better. Also, the meteor hit Dusty Depot, which made it Dusty Divot. That's like one of the biggest POI changes we've ever had. It was awesome because there were the Hop Rocks, which was really cool. Then later in the season, there was the Thanos game mode. That was just awesome. They added sprays. There were great emotes. A ton of people were still joining. Almost everything about Season 4 was great. And I would probably put this in like a very high A tier, but there's one thing that makes me move it up a rank. The rocket launch event. The rocket launch event was so amazing. It was like Fortnite teasing, showing everyone what the amount of power they had with this game, what they could do with it. And I just think it's amazing how all of this stuff, like the Galactus fight, monster versus robot, like the volcano, the second rocket, all of that stuff was all because of this one rocket launch in Season 4, I think, probably. So I'm going to put Season 4 in S tier because I just think it deserves that. It's that good. Now we move on to Season 5. I think Season 5 was actually a pretty cool season. You see, Season 5, the Battle Pass was nice. There was this whole theme of rifts and real life versus Fortnite, all of the stuff. It wasn't going too well then. The golf cart was there. The golf cart was awesome. Yeah, there's not really too much to say about Season 5, in my opinion. But then, Kevin the Cube appeared. And honestly, I don't know, that's just so random, but it was awesome. And then it sunk into the lake, and it turned into Thanos, like. I feel like Season 5 was a pretty cool season in terms of just what happened. You guys can comment if I missed anything. This is a pretty long time ago now, so a lot of things I don't remember. But still. Season 6. Season 6 was pretty cool. I don't know, it's just, Season 6 was like, it had definitely good skins, in my opinion. I think the skins this season were very good. And it was all Halloween themey, but that at the same time, I kind of didn't like that. I mean, Halloween is like my favorite holiday and everything, but the entire season was basically Halloween themey. And I don't know, it's just something about that I don't really like too much. Although it was a very good season, and the live event was awesome for its time. So I am actually going to put it in B tier, because the Fortnite Mirrors was cool, but there were just so many zombies late game, it was just not even fun anymore. Okay, Season 7. This one, I might be a little emotionally touched to, because it's when I started Fortnite. And I had no idea what the heck was going on. But I got this cool bundle when I first got Fortnite that gave me the Battle Pass. And I didn't know how I got it, but I got it. Well, now I know, but then I didn't. And I saw the Zenith skin, and I was like, this game equal awesome. I personally love the Zenith skin still to this day. It is one of my favorite skins. I love it. And honestly, I think the Battle Pass was pretty good. We had some decent emotes, some good skins, some good gliders, all that stuff. Planes, that's kind of a love-hate relationship. I personally really like the planes because they were fun, but at the same time, I kind of hated them because every single time I would get to late game, I would just get obliterated by one. The live event with the Ice King was not very good. It was a little underwhelming. I think what would have been cool is if, like, he did the ice thing and then the volcano started forming, maybe like lava fought back or something. That would have been awesome. But it's just, I felt like it was a little underwhelming. But there was the marshmallow event, which was actually really cool. And I did heavily enjoy that. That was one of my favorite events. And the marshmallow collaboration, that was one of the first collaborations. Yes, we had the NFL skins in Season 4, but that's just like a whole organization. This is a specific person. So I think I'm actually going to put this in A tier, just because it launched a couple of things. Also, Polar Peak was formed, which in the future will help a lot with other stuff. Actually, no, I'm going to move it to B tier. I think it deserves to be in B tier, and that's final. Okay, now Season 8. I personally loved Season 8. It was one of the best seasons, like, ever. And I will admit, the Battle Pass may have been a little underwhelming because we got it for free from Season 7. But honestly, I will take a free Battle Pass. The 200 wasn't too good. I mean, it's a nice skin and all, but it only changed like the color of her pants or something. But the other skins like Blackheart, Master Key, Hybrid, Peely, those were all pretty cool. I really liked them. And at first, the season, Pirates. I just love Pirates. It's such a cool, Pirates are just such a cool thing. Like, no matter where they are, I don't know why. It's just something about Pirates I love. But the thing is, the one small problem I have with Season 8 is, where the heck did the volcano come from? I just don't get it. Like, we're just chilling out on the normal Fortnite island, then all of a sudden, boom, a giant volcano rises from the bottom with a couple of locations. Also, I'm a little sad that they didn't name the volcano, but there are a couple of things that make up for it. One, the floor is lava game mode. One of the best game modes to ever exist. And I know this is opinionated and everything, but honestly, I'm starting to think that's not really an opinion too much anymore. So many people love this game mode. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. It's awesome. But it is my opinion and everything, so don't get offended if you dislike it. Also, the boom bow is added. To this day, what is my favorite weapon is I just love the boom bow. It's so cool. Also, what else am I missing? The getaway was back. I love that. That was awesome because I never got to play it in Season 5 originally. But my thing that tips over the scales, this would be on A tier, but it's not, because of the unvaulting event. This event was so cool. I don't know why. I just loved it. The fact that the community got to decide something that happened in an event, and then after it, the meteors from the volcano launched. That's not correct. You know what I'm saying. The lava rocks from the volcano. It destroyed retail, which was pretty sad. Hit Polar Peak, which actually scared me because Frosty Flights is my favorite location, and it almost hit that. And one of the things that also tips the scales is the fact that they went through the process to make sure that 4 smaller meteors hit Tilted, and then 1 giant meteor did finish the job. They literally made sure that Tilted was completely just evaporated from existence. And honestly, I feel like Season 8 was just a great season. It was just fun, awesome. Oh, and the second Avengers game mode came out in Season 8, which was awesome. So yeah, Season 8 is definite S tier for me. I love Season 8. Now we move on to Season 9. Oh my god! Such a strong start with the volcano had just erupted. They were rebuilding everything. Everything was cool, new, futuristic. It just had such a strong hit at the beginning. It was awesome. Everything was all Neo. There were some awesome skins in the Battle Pass. New guns were added and taken out. Sadly, the pump was gone, but they added the combat, which was probably 10 more times more annoying. And fort bites were awesome because you didn't have to collect them, but if you wanted to collect them, you could. And I personally, in Season 9, quit Fortnite for a little while until Season 10. I don't know why. It's just, at a specific point, that Season 9, in my opinion, is when I noticed people starting to get sweaty. Because I always had bots in my lobbies because I was a bot. But for some reason in Season 9, they just started to get better and better. And it just was becoming not fun anymore. But that's not Season 9's fault. That's like the players of Fortnite's fault. And honestly, I would probably put the season lower down if I hadn't done research after I quit. Because when I got back on, I looked and I was so sad. I missed out on so much cool stuff. One of the main things being the robot versus monster event. In my opinion, this was the second or third best event Fortnite ever made. It was so cool. You had these infinite jetpacks, and the monster and robot were punching and shooting and biting and throwing off arms at each other for some reason. And honestly, that sucker punch when he grabbed the orb was so sick, and I just loved that. So Season 9, this is going in high S tier for me. Okay, next up we have Season 10. Overall, a pretty good season. I loved this season. We started off with a very cool battle pass. I loved this. And we had this kind of old theme going where it was old turned to new. And I just loved that idea. And we got some new map changes. Dusty Depot is back. That was pretty cool. We also got some new weapons We also got a crossover, the Borderlands crossover. That was so sick. We also got the Batman, which turned Tilted into Gotham. Awesome. We had Tilted Town, which I personally loved. Morsty Palms, which was, the props made it cool. Greasy Grove. I loved Greasy Grove, and the tacos, I don't know. Everyone hated them. I kind of thought they were cool. Maybe it's because I loved taco. Also, every time that happened, everyone would be like screaming and trying to fight each other, and I would just be like, literally, like, I don't get why everyone hated Greasy Grove so much. But also, my personal favorite thing about this season was the event. The end event. Oh my god, it was so cool. Like, the rockets were flying everywhere. Everyone was so confused. Then they, like, sped up the meteor and it flew through the portal. They hit the 0 point. Everyone gets flown back, and then the meteor from the sky slowly falls down and crashes into the 0 point, forming a portal that would suck us into a black hole and bring us to a new map. Awesome end of the season. So this is definitely going in high 18. Oh, what was that? Something doesn't feel right. Oh my god, what's happening? Ah! The mechs. The mechs. I loved Season 10. It was amazing. Except for one small but kind of ginormous part of it. I hated the mechs so much, because Season 10 was the season where I was finally getting good at the game. Before I just sucked, and now I was decent. But the mechs, every time I dropped anywhere, and I got like a golden scar, golden shotgun, a big mech would just come and go brrr, bum 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 bum. It was so annoying. I just hated the mech so much, and because of that, I just need to put it in C tier. I loved Season X so much, but I just can't help myself. I hated the mechs. They were like terrible in my opinion. I just Chapter 2, Season 1. Off to such a good start. Brand new map, kind of brand new like Fortnite really. We had the new default skins, new paints for like new models for like the shotguns and ARs. So many things were different, and I just felt like it was honestly so amazing because I just loved the way that everything was brand new and so cool. It was like something about it. It was just awesome. But then Fortnite just decided, Epic just decided, hey, check out the very popular game that millions of people love. Let's just ditch it and never update it again. We got like no updates in Season 9. It was so boring and long. I don't know why. The first like week or two was awesome, but then they just kind of stopped updating it. We got the Christmas Winterfest, which was awesome. And we got the upgrade stations, which I loved. But it just took so long to update, and honestly, what's funny is everyone in Season 10 was like, new map, please. But everyone in Chapter 2, Season 1 was like, old map, please. I just feel like Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 2 was like the biggest told you so punch right in the face. They were just like, you want a new map? Fine, have a new map. And honestly, it's just Fortnite Season 2. I would feel bad for anyone starting in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 1. I said that wrong. Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 1 goes in E tier for me. Actually, no, you know what? I'm making the big move. F tier for Chapter 2 Season 1. It was an awesome reboot. I loved it. It's just, it had this ring to it that just made me hate it. I don't know why. Now we enter Chapter 2 Season 2. Oh my god, I loved this season so much. This is by far my favorite season, without a question. First, automatically we get we get the Gear Specialist Maya, which was so cool. I loved Maya. I'm trying to think of, oh no, that was tier 1. We got like new lobby area, like new battle pass area. We had the Deadpool secret, which was so cool. You could play a game on his computer, which was awesome. We had all of this awesome stuff: the yacht, the shark, the rig, TNTina, the Boombo, Sky, the AR, Meowscles, Brutus, Midas, all of the good stuff. It was just amazing. And then they didn't do too many updates, but they did improve from Chapter 2 Season 2, because one update in particular went from like B tier to S tier right away, and that was Travis Scott's Astronomical. What is probably my favorite live event they have ever done. Travis Scott's Astronomical was so cool because I love his music. He's awesome. And they put him in Fortnite. I mean, like, that is so cool. So, and then, not to mention the Doomsday event, which was awesome. They released the boxer skin. I uploaded my first video. They had new weapons, mythics. Like, before that, mythics were added once every while. We had, like, the Infinity Gauntlet, then the Infinity Blade, then the Marble weapons, then the Goldfish. But in this one season, we got, like, 6. Just instantly. And Deadpool was awesome again, but his dualies, I'm sorry that they had to do that to you, Deadpool. The dualies were just too harsh. Although they did grant health, which was cool. So, in the end, I am putting Chapter 2 Season 2 in the first slot of S tier, because it is my favorite season by far. Now we have Chapter 2 Season 3. This was a pretty weird season, to say the least. I mean, it was cool, the skins were nice, there were some awesome updates. The first day of the season may have been one of my favorite first days of a season, like, ever. It was just like, new, cool, remade, awesome, new. Everything just looked better. Everything was flooded, which was so cool. I loved the idea of that. The whirlpools were added, sharks were added, all of the stuff was just added. It was awesome. Aquaman, pretty cool secret skin. Not my favorite, but it was definitely cool, to say the least. There was no live event, which was a little bit of a downer, but a lot of other seasons didn't have a live event. And honestly, I just feel like all the skins and ideas in this season were awesome. I don't think it deserves S tier, because nothing was like groundbreaking. But it definitely deserves A tier, if you ask me. Chapter 2, Season 4. Man, this was a cool season. Just to start it off, bunch of Marvel stuff. Like a ton of Marvel stuff. The comics from last season showing Galactus coming, Thor, Groot, Iron Man, all of this stuff. It was so cool. The Battle Busters remade, which was awesome. We had, I'm trying to think of good points from this season. There weren't too many big explosive things that happened. It was normally just kind of smooth sailing. We got some new skins, some new emotes. This is when the TikTok emote, actually no, Season 3 was when the TikTok emotes really started to roll in. And honestly, I think Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 4 was just a great overall season. I would probably put it in C or B tier because it wasn't really all that good. The Marvel was awesome, but that was kind of the entire season. But I will put it in A tier because of the boss battle. Now, I'm 99% sure there's no way you could explode your battle bus, because I've seen someone take a lot of damage in that and nothing happened. Also, I think even if every single one of us didn't shoot a single drone and kept running into his arm, I think we still would have won that fight. So I don't think we were able to change it, but it was so cool how we had a playable boss battle in Fortnite. And honestly, I just feel like that's amazing, so I'm putting it in A tier. Okay, now, Chapter 2 Season 5. I honestly don't really feel like it's that fair for me to judge a season off of what I've seen so far. But honestly, Chapter 2 Season 5 seems fair to me. Because holy crap, this season started off with a bang. First of all, Mandalorian skin, absolutely awesome. An anime girl skin, because why not? A literal pancake sheriff, because who doesn't want that? So many cool things happened in the season. I feel like the crossovers are starting to get annoying because we just went from a Marvel season where they released so many Marvel skins to like an alternate reality dimensional season where we have so many crossovers from different realities. And honestly, I just feel like crossovers are cool and all, but they are starting to get a little annoying. So I think this is just from so far and what I expect to see in the future. I am going to put Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 5 in S tier, in A tier, not S tier, because it is a great season, and I just want Fortnite to keep playing along with what they're doing, because I think it can turn out to be amazing. So guys, this is my Fortnite tier list, my Fortnite season tier list. You're probably gonna hate it, you'll probably completely disagree with it. Tell me what you think. Tell me your tier list in the comment section down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you.